Okay, so our rose here, it has flowered and it needs to be deadheaded. These flowers need to be taken off, and you can take them as far back as you wish, but the best idea is to take it back to where a leaf meets the stem. There. And I'll do that with this one as well. So you can see actually where the leaf meets the stem here is already started to shoot. So I'll take it back to there, getting rid of the rose head. And the same on this one too. Two of the heads have gone. And I could take it back to this one here, or here, but I'm going to take it a little bit further back down to there. And that's going to help just keep the rose in a reasonable, nice shape, a small compact shape, rather than allow it to get too big, because it's in a pot and I want to keep it on a small size. Okay, so we have some dahlias here that are flowering. They've grown very tall this year. That must be down to a couple of things, a variety, and obviously the top quality homemade compost that we use to grow our plants in. But as you can see here, the dahlia needs to be deadheaded. This flower is finished, and I'm going to deadhead it by taking it back again, as I would most plants when I deadhead, back to a meeting between a leaf and the stem, and cutting just above it. And as you can see on previous ones, this is where new flowers will indeed grow from. Okay, this is a much more compact, low growing dahlia that we have here, but again, some of the flower heads have gone over, and you can see that they're going over here by the shape of them. The finished flower heads of a completely different shape. There's another one here. That's a completely different shape, a more cylindrical shape compared to the buds that will be appearing, which are much more rounded. The purpose of deadheading is, in the case of this dahlia, to encourage it to continue flowering. We would do this with lots of different types of plants to keep them flowering throughout the summer. However, there are some flowers that we have in the garden that we would deadhead. For example, if you follow me over here to the lilies here, we will deadhead the lilies, but they will not flower again. The purpose of deadheading the lilies is so that all the photosynthesis of the leaves that's going on for the rest of the summer will be taken back into the ground and stored over winter for a much better plant next year. So these won't reflower, but we will deadhead them.